Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, at one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bearcats' offense is on the field for the first time today. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Safe completion on the screen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Longhorns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Off play action. Going over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Longhorns are on the move. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Give to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Got a man, it's Bond. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It's first down from the 11. Quick release by the QB. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Dropping back, it's Ewers. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. And more yards after contact. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow. Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays, baby.
And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's Pryor. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. They'll keep it on the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He'll try to pop the draw. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, what a move. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. Discards a man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. 3rd down coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, in the rarest of drops for this guy. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps. And you got tight ends like this, Paul, where they can run down the field, be a big target, and make big plays behind those linebackers.
Man, they're changing the position now, too, I think, Dave. There are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football.
Just plowing ahead.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
He made the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Direct snap. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Try to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it behind the line. It's golden.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Fast motion from the offense. Using the quick game. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Texas, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Cook. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 7.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Couldn't connect on first down, now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback, sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Trying to find his man on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up. On the run, it's Baxter. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The Longhorns in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. Stopped after making the catch. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well stick with him. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They are getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gets it out fast. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sweet cut there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking for space. It's Pryor. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Running to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Blue. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers up, make those passing windows so much bigger. Nice job by the offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And on 2nd down for this offense. Unloads quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Golden. punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll do it himself. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now on second down. Handoff from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to him. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Tune in to the Ojo, 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Power football with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by just 2 over Pittsburgh. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Texas offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Baxter. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Makes a connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He wants a big play here late. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
The give out of the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun on third down. Working on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cook. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. He's taking a deep shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Ewers.
The offense has got to find something.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.